When you get this many friends together who have traveled this many bus miles, there are some stories to be told. One of the joys of this day was the chance to tell a few of those great stories that we seldom get to share.
There was another time when Guy and I were watching a movie, and it was a loud explosion kind of thing going on, and it's a great sound system on the bus. You know, it has the subwoofer and everything, and it was rattling. And about toward the really big part of the movie, we hear the phone ring at the front of the bus, and nobody ever calls that phone. I mean, very few people have that number, and you know, I think it rang a couple of times, and we just let it go, and finally Bill comes up from the back room, half dressed, and walks past us and picks up the phone. He says hello, and we cut the movie because, you know, we're kind, and
To the old man.
and he says, "You're what? You're where? You're what? You're okay." And he hung up the phone, and Russ had gotten locked under the bus in the luggage compartment, and so he went out and opened he had crawled in there, and he had his phone with him, but he wouldn't call me because he knew I would have gotten a crowd when I opened it up. So the only number he had was the bus, and so he came up there.
Well, I was trying to call Jeff Easter because I thought he'd be nice to me. And I called, and I was beating on the top of the thing. We were in Saginaw, Michigan, and the wind was really blowing, and I didn't pull the door all the way up here but click. And the bays on the bus are so huge, so I stepped up in there to get my suitcase, and it just slammed back down, and it was pitch black. And I was beating on the top of it.
And we thought it was a subwoofer.
And I was screaming, "Guy, David, Guy!" Because I didn't want to call you.
We said, "Oh, it's just Russ, leave him there."
But when they finally, I called everybody, that I thought would be kind to me, and you were the only one that picked up. and I said, "Bill, I'm under the bus." There was this boss. He said, "What are you doing there?" It's a long story. Just come and get me out. And he opened the bay and was looking at me like I was a total idiot, which I was.
We love you, Russ. Good to have him, right? Good to have him.